Hey guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Monday, July 13th. Our prep for today, we're gonna start with 12 reps of an air squat. Feet shoulder width, arms forward for counterbalance. Try to stay flat on your feet. Try to keep your chest up, sink your hips down nice and low while you don't allow your heels to come up. Stand yourself back up and repeat. Try to keep that foot contact nice and flat with the ground throughout the entire rep. So 12 reps there, followed by 8 reps of a dumbbell floor press. So just lay yourself on the ground, feet are flat, knees are bent, dumbbell in one hand over the shoulder, press the dumbbell up, lock the dumbbell up over top your shoulder with your elbow straight, come back down and repeat. So you're gonna do that floor press for 8 reps on each arm. Finally, get yourself into prone bridge position on your elbows and you're gonna roll from side to side. Right? Nice and stiff and stable through your midsection. Squeeze your butt, keep your core tight. Roll over to one side plank. Hips nice and squared up off the ground. Come back down. Roll over to the other. Trying not to twist your spine too much. Your shoulders and hips always move together. And you're going to perform 6 reps per side of the plank roll. We're going to go through those 3 movements for 3 rounds, and that's your prep for today. All right, our strength for today, we're gonna start with a goblet curtsy lunge. So hold on to your dumbbell here nice and tight to your chest. Feet are gonna be hip width parallel to one another. You're gonna step one foot back behind. Okay, backwards at a 45 degree, tap that knee to the ground, come back upright, switch over to the other side. Right, just like a curtsy motion, and you're gonna alternate sides back and forth, stepping back and behind at a 45 degree angle. For 10 reps on each side or 20 reps in total. Okay, play around with the reps a little bit if it's a challenging movement for you or easy. And finally, we're gonna set ourselves down on the ground with a dumbbell in our hands and perform 16 reps of dead bugs. So dumbbell up to the ceiling, knees bent, lower back in contact with the ground. Deep breath in, brace your core and maintain contact with your lower back in the ground. You're gonna lower the dumbbell down and lower one leg. Keep that back on the ground. Reach down but don't touch. Come back up, switch sides. Keep that low back down. No arching or extension in the lower spine. Come back up and repeat. Okay, it's really all in how much you brace your core and not allow your ribs to flare out or your pelvis to tilt anteriorly. So you're gonna do that for 16 total reps or 8 per side. We're gonna go through those 3 movements for 4 sets, and that's your strength for today. All right, our Metcon for today, we've got a 15-minute AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible in 15 minutes of 4 hand release push-ups, 8 split jumps, and 12 single arm alternating dumbbell snatches from the ground. So your hand release push-ups, you can go from the knees or the toes. Start fully on the ground, hands under your shoulders. If you're gonna come up onto your feet, dig your toes in, try to come up as one with your entire body. If you don't have the strength quite to do that, you can arch yourself a little bit, but try to maintain some integrity here through the core. Right? You can come up all the way tall into your high plank, or if you're doing them from the knees, okay, try to keep your hips down and not over top of your heels there like that. Right? And then when you get down, quick release of the hands to show that you're all the way down. And repeat. So 4 hand release push-ups followed by 8 split jumps. Try to get your knee nice and low. It doesn't have to touch the ground, but you're gonna jump and get into the other side and then right back. Okay, if you can coordinate, try to move your arms opposite with your legs and try to get up tall as you're changing sides rather than staying super low. Don't wanna see that. I want you to get extension up before you change sides. All right. So you're gonna do that for 8 reps total, 4 per side. Finally, we're gonna do single arm dumbbell alternating snatches. Stand directly on top of the dumbbell, hinge down with a nice straight spine. To grab onto the dumbbell, drive through the hips and legs, punch it up overhead in one fluid motion, put it down, switch hands, and repeat, or change hands on the way down, tap the ground, come back up. If getting down all the way to the ground with the weight is not awesome on your spine, pick a spot, maybe shin height or knee height to go down to the hang, like such, in which case you would switch on the way down and repeat. Okay, that's if you have problems going all the way to the ground with the dumbbell. All right, so 12 total reps, or 6 per side. We'll go through those 3 movements for as many rounds and reps as possible for 15 minutes, and that's your Metcon for today.